So it's day 19 of my rehab. Going for my walk. Finally got a real winter here in Utah. First one since 2011. It's been brutal rehab. Well, it's been a brutal 4 or 5 months. Telling doctors, it's your valve you put in, I can pinch it off. Heart doctors. No, it's not. I was down to 138 pounds when they put me in surgery. It's been hard. It's still hard. My little walk. I'm getting there. Surely and unsurely. Slowly and unsurely. So I'm going to talk about tomorrow Kevin Blanch's historic, incredible work I get no credit for. It's being verified. So Noah's finally admitting it. So the gray well numbers, which I started calling it out to the day it started happening. I'm like, look, I remember standing on the point in PB. Lisa says, what are you doing? Mid-January 2014. I says, I'm looking for dead whales washing up graves. 15. When I walked the coast in 2015, I walked all the way from Mexico to San Francisco. I got to Monterey, went in the aquarium, and there was a woman there front. She says, Kevin Blanch, I've been waiting for you. I've been watching you walk in your work on Fukushima. She says, I'm the ex-dean at UCLA, the Marine Biology Department. I have a house here on the point, Pacific Grove. The rays are giving birth here in Monterey Bay. And I'm like, no. I don't know. I says, they're enumerated. They ain't got the strength. She says, my son and my daughter are both department chairs in major marine biology department in California. She says, we're on non-speaking terms. They don't care. She says, there's academia for you. I reported this as it was happening. Now remember, the gray well numbers was one of the greatest comebacks in environmentalism history. They were making massive comebacks. 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11. They were pulled off the endangered species list. Taken off, which is rare. I'm like, those reporters also reporting that they're enumerated. It's a starvation event. We can go tear out dams. We can do all this. They can do nothing. They're dying at sea. Big fish eat little fish. Kevin Blanch's historic, incredible work. All hypothesized. All did the field work. It was our army that was counting. The NOAA numbers that come out, they mirror our numbers. It was an organized group of the Kevin Blanch organized on YouTube, social media. I Post Ignorance Army. We got after it. People were sending me links daily. Here I got one. Here I got one in Oregon. Here I got one. The graves. That long, hallowed, sacred migration. So they count the babies in the Laguna in Mexico. Not harp players, not famous musicians playing music for the whales in Hawaii, which is a joke. I mean, it makes me want to throw up, actually. Real environmentalists, and they're not American. County. NOAA's finally grabbed their number and reporting the incredible crash of the births rate. The incredible crash of washing up dead, starving mammals, big fish. Again, Kevin Blanch is historical. And you got to realize in 2011, 2012, when I was first calling it, people thought I was nuts because the ocean was thriving. We had historic record comebacks in the gray whales, historic record comebacks on the humpbacks, historic record comebacks on the salmon. Tide pools are thriving, teeming. It was one of the greatest environmental comebacks by the Mighty Blue Lady in history. The Pacific Ocean was thriving in 20, like it hadn't thrived in decades. That's an unarguable fact. 2011. How can this trend just be boom, cut off and it's over? That's a pretty radical, freaking bold statement, Kevin Blanch. Well, a pretty radical, crazy event happened. The only person on earth that were calling these nuclear meltdowns. Busby, Caldecott, all of them were calling them a hydrogen plant. They were panty painting it. They were downplaying it. I knew better. I've been at this my whole life. It cost me my career. It's cost me nearly my life now. This is the third time I've gone through that because they've impoverished me. Academia's blackballed me. Media's blackballed me. Kettled me, attacked me. Because the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate is the mob. They are the criminal enterprise of all time. And they own the world. They run the world, aka the untouchables. But as I've been saying since day one, the ecology bats last. Fuck all them. I know where we come from. I know who the mother is. I know who the staff of life is. The Mighty Blue Lady. I'm going to fight for her. If it costs me my life, it'll cost me my life. They can take their money and stick it in their fucking ass. And so I stood up. I hypothesized these are full-blown out nuclear meltdowns. Never happened in the history of mankind. It's going to be a new energy. It's going to come off. It's going to break the chain. It's going to break the eco chain. It's going to go after the photoplankton. It's going after all the plankton. If it goes after the plankton, that's it. It's going to cause an ecological freaking chain of events. And I knew the first to go would be the starfish. Oh, just wasting disease. I'm the first guy that reported you could physically see the black plume because I'm educated enough to know that when the healthy species goes, the last freaking invasive species will take over is black mold. You could physically see it. People laughed at me. Starfish went. Anchovies and sardines went. Then the salmon went. The steelhead went immediately. Chinook. Look, Kevin, record returns 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's a year full of shit. I'm like, they go to sea for 5 years. Still collapsed in 2016. I said it a million times. Did they collapse once? I said the wells will go. It'll get into the trees. The spontaneous fires I predict. The heat bubble of the Western United States. All of it. No one could possibly hypothesize it more perfectly than I did. Not only that, I did the field work. It's going to give you cancer. It's going to give you cancer. I got cancer. Fall 2011. Deadly cancer. AML de novo. I went to a bone marrow transplant on 11/11 with no hope. Misdiagnosis. Then, of course, my heart valve failed. 2016. Born with a heart defect from my father being human lab rat in the Nevada test site. And then this time, they never got it right. Telling doctors over and over, it's my heart. No, it ain't. 2 heart attacks. My perfectly good artery from my valve destroyed by derelict doctors. Open heart surgery again. Anybody that's been through this, they know what I'm talking about. It's beyond brutal. It's like her at the ocean. She's been brutalized. But we're still going. We're still hanging in there. Against all odds. We're up against everything. No one cares. No one cares. Our own mother. The very staff of life. The Mighty Blue Lady. Everybody stands back and claps their hands as watching these criminal enterprise, the untouchables, gang raper, pushing water onto the nuclear cores, not to mention the MOX fuel blown to smithereens, and just going cover up in denial. For every action, there's a reaction. The greatest action. First time in human history. Leslie Stahl to Lake Barrett on 16 Minutes, day 2,888, told you what Kevin Blanch told you in the first hour, March 2011. Well, this is like going to the moon. Way bigger than that. It's never happened before. Where are these cores? See those holes over there? See the Pacific Ocean? They've never gotten near them. No one has any clue what they are. No clue, because it's never happened. You're going to measure radiation for something you don't even know what it is. It's like when I wrote Fukushima killed me on the well. Woman, Kevin, man, you're crazy. Radiation can't kill a 60,000-pound well. Never said it did. Fukushima, plutonium, killed its food. The well starved to death, lady. What did the 60,000-pound humpback say to the 20,000-pound gray? What did the 20,000-pound gray say to the anchovy, to the sardine? What did the anchovy to the sardine say to the starfish? What did the starfish say to the California purple urchin? Fukushima killed my food. The starfish replies to the 60,000. We too, from the sea, took out the plankton. It's not that hard to figure out. Will she fight back? I don't know. You ask her, which I have 1,000 times. So my work's being verified. I'll post the article. All my work's been verified, every bit of it. Yet I get zero credit. None. You know, had to go. I went AWOL, rogue from the university a long time ago, because I saw and seen they were captured by the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate, the media, all politicians bow to them like they're the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate. To a politician, to a media, to a scientist, whatever, is a golden calf. I don't worship golden calves. I don't worship golden calves. It's respect. You have none for the ecology. It's the ecology. Stand tuned.